Today we're going to learn how to turn on, turn off the Oxyfuel torch. Our first step is to stand opposite of the regulator to keep the regulator from hurting us if it accidentally explodes. First step is to crack the oxygen valve. Let it pressure up. Turn it on all the way. Once I have achieved that, I go to the front of the regulator. I set it to 20 to 40 psi. At this point, we proceed to our acetylene regulator. If you notice, I'm keeping the valve between me and the regulator for the same reason we did on the oxygen. I'm going to crack it and turn it 1/4 to 3/4 turn. We do this in case there's an emergency so we can turn the acetylene valve off quickly. We will now set the acetylene regulator to 3 to 5 psi. At this point, we are ready to light the torch. We do this with the aid of a safety striker. Safety striker is the most safe way to light a torch. The most dangerous way to light a torch, and should never be done, is to use a cigarette lighter. We crack our acetylene valve, we strike our safety striker, we get a flame. We're going to take our acetylene valve and we're going to open it until the flame jumps away from the tip, as you see right here. At this point, we will dial the acetylene valve back till it barely touches the tip. You'll see it touch the tip. Pete said it kissed the tip, and that's a pretty good explanation of that. Now, once that is done, we move to our oxygen mixing valve at the top. We adjust it until we get close, and then we're going to push down on the blowpipe, and we're going to adjust those fingers on out. At this point, the torch is ready to use to cut. We will make our cut. Once we get our cut done, we're going to start our turn-off procedure. Turn-off procedure starts at the mixing valve on the torch. Turn it off. Then move down and turn the acetylene valve off. If you hear a pop, your oxygen valve is leaking. If you see a little flame present, the acetylene valve is leaking. If neither of those two occur, then the valves are good. If you have one of those issues, either pop or flame still burning, you need to take your torch to an authorized dealer and have it serviced. At this time, we have the torch turned off. We're fixing to go turn off and bleed the lines. Next step is to turn off the acetylene valve on the tank. Grab our torch, open the fuel valve or acetylene valve up, watch the gauges, let them go to 0, turn it off, and then we're going to spin out the regulator. Once we have done this and accomplished that, we're going to turn the oxygen tank off. We're going to hit the blowpipe, or you can open up the mixing valve. Either one is right. And then we're going to spin out the oxygen regulator. Stop.
Yeah.